Yeah. Although today maybe it wouldn't got stuck, huh? How are you? Boy, what a difference a sunny day makes. But yesterday you could not walk on this unless you wanted to get 5 pounds of mud stuck on your shoe at every step. And now there's no problem. So they got a vapor barrier down. They ended up putting in a drain tile. They're probably not going to come back for maybe a couple days now. The next thing that's going to happen is I believe a stone slinger is going to come out. And what they'll do is they'll cover all the drain tile up in stone and then put stone down in the center area here. I would be interested to see how well the stone truck does coming up the driveway. The driveway has firmed up now that the sun has come out, but it's left a lot of ruts in there that are also firmed up. It's probably gonna need to be redressed, but we'll see how that happens. While waiting for the stone slinger, the delivery truck for the cinder blocks for the foundation showed up.
About half of it over there. I don't know if I can get it over there.
Yeah. Normally it's preferable to have all the blocks surrounding the foundation, but in this case it doesn't look like he's going to be able to get around to the back side. All the materials are offloaded. I'm going to ask the block workers if they could try to salvage these sandbags. More on that in a little bit. This is the first of 2 loads for the stone slinger. Ideally, you want to get as close to the foundation as possible. If you watched the previous video, you know that the driveway got really messed up and we had a bunch of trucks getting stuck left and right, and they did come out and redress it in the meantime. Attempt number 2.
Think it'll come up forward?
What are you gonna do?
Well, that's what he was just telling me. I don't know. You think we could get turned around somehow there?
Towards the fire pit?
You get stuck here and your truck's sideways, then what are you gonna do?
I don't know.
You're gonna be in a pickle. That's the only thing I know.
Unfortunately, backing the truck in to get close to the foundation was not going to work. This is the closest they can get. They're going to rely on the power of the conveyor belt to see how far they can sling this stone. This option is going to take away a lot of the precision to put this stone down and take away some of the reach that you would normally have. They were able to get about 50% of the drain tile area covered up. The other 50% is going to have to rely on old-fashioned shovel and wheelbarrowing.
Well, it looks like this thing's swinging pretty good, so we'll see what I can do.
So that was the first load. That was river rock. The next load is going to be 57 limestone. I'm not going to hang out for that, as that's just going to be put in one large pile also. Most of the block has been laid inside of the foundation area in preparation for the masons to show up. They too are having some issues coming up the driveway. Normally these bags are slid open and discarded at the end of their project, but I asked if they could keep it intact. The house is going to set on top of this foundation. It's going to be 6 courses of block, which is going to enable me about 4 feet of crawl space. They'll have an access door on the back, and they started around 9 a.m. Now these bags have the capability of holding 2,600 pounds. They have 2 straps on the top, which I think would be great for using my forks. Get a black can of spray paint.
I provided them with two 2-inch pieces of PVC pipe that I wanted placed in the corner here in case we ever decide we want to run something in and out of the foundation, like maybe electricity going back to our shed, or an antenna wire, or even a satellite wire from Starlink. Last week they had 10 yards of concrete, but it was short 2 pylons inside here, so they're going to make up the difference with some mortar.
Gotta get the last piece going in. All right, so we're another step closer to the process. The block is in. It's gonna have to sit for a while. Supposed to come out and snap some lines for the waterproofing tomorrow, and that might be them coming down the road. One nice thing about living down here in this little valley is that you can hear trucks from a mile away coming, and it appears that it is who I thought it was gonna be. So I'll get back to you in a little bit. Okay, so we come up with a game plan here. This orange line, if you can see it, this is where the waterproofing is going to go up to. So that's going to leave a little over 1 course of block exposed. And then in the front, we're going to go with a tar line of around 3 courses of block, which will enable us to have more of a pitch when it comes towards the front of the house, which means that we will probably eliminate a little bit of this parking area over here. And also that will mean we'll probably have to put about 3 or 4 steps in going into the house, which is fine. There'll probably be a little shortage of dirt, but I think this will work out better. If we come down a little bit, things will be tapered a little bit better. Probably have a little bit better idea once we start getting into these things. Be nice to just cut the grass without worrying about rolling over the lawnmower.
Wait till they bring them mobile homes up here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of a light drizzle coming down, but it shouldn't interfere with the waterproofing.
Okay, another step done. I'm gonna pack things up here. It's about 12:30 noon, so I have a little bit of time on my way home to stop at the Hartzler home place, and I hear that our home's been delivered and it's sitting there in our parking lot. So I might just take a few pictures of it and swing by and just look at it.
Sure enough, the house is there in 2 separate pieces. It looks good. Everything seems all right. The inside I was not able to get into, but the workers took some pictures for me to get a few pictures of the inside. So a lot of things are going to start happening pretty soon. The foundation is going to have to sit and cure for about a week. But in the meantime, we're going to return to Northern Ohio next week and get back to some chores that we need to take care of with JD.